What's up, everybody? This is Kenny Cummins here of Chilling with Kenny C right here on TMVCafe.com. One of the good things in life that, you know, things happen in the spur of the moment. And this is one of those times I'm very excited to be joined my guest, born in the Boogie Down Bronx. This man making waves in the game right now. His latest single is called The King Has Come. It's available on all streaming platforms. He goes by the name of Izo uJahsiri, and he's with me right now. How's it going, man?
Bless up, brother. It's all good, bro. You know what I mean? And it's Izo uJahsiri. You know what I mean? But
uJahsiri.
uJahsiri, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it. It's all
yeah,
good.
yeah, man. I appreciate you, man, for hanging out. So I see you're born in the Bronx to Jamaican parents.
Yeah.
Uh, Talk about growing up, man, in the Bronx, and what led you into pursuing music.
All right, so I was born in the Bronx. Yeah, both my parents are from Kingston, Jamaica. I was born in the Bronx. I moved from the Bronx though to Philly. I moved from the Bronx to Philly
Yeah,
when I was about almost one, right? And then we was in Philly for some years. And then my dad just came and took me and my brother from my mom. So, I mean, he just took us. He came to visit one day. Because he left when I was like 5. We was in Philly. And then he went over to Texas because my dad was, he didn't have a regular job. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
So he made his money, I made his money. And he would come periodically for like the next 2.5 years, so like 7 and change. And the last time he came, he didn't like the way we was looking, like, you know what I mean? Like a little, I guess, a little dingy, whatever. So we got in his car and we left the state. And yeah, and then went to Texas. And I was in Texas and Florida for like the next 2 years. And I ended up back in Texas. And when I'm back in Texas, I saw my mom when I was 12. She came down one time. See, my dad was one of those old school yard man. You know what I mean, one of the old school yard man where just believe in like an iron fist. Everything we him do in our life, him have an iron fist. You know what I'm saying? And he always
yeah,
wore like four diamond rings. So my dad, yeah, he took us. We saw mom that one day, and then that was 1992. You know what I'm saying? And then my dad, he got arrested in '96. You know what I'm saying? So this is my story. This is where I get all the musical influence from. You know what I mean? Because I grew up listening to dancehall music, reggae music, you know what I'm saying, from since I was born. But then you got hip hop too, you know what I'm saying? So I have a love in my heart for hip hop and even like Spanish music. Cause my babysitter sometimes in Texas, they was Mexican. You know what I'm saying? We be at the apartment complex with their family. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She making the tortillas. You know what I mean? Todo de la mañana. You know what I mean? So all these influences, um, they like shape my musical outlook. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So but when my dad got arrested, we was bouncing around from different houses. You know what I'm saying? Different houses uh, from 14 to 17. Because when he got locked up, my mom was already locked up. You know what I'm saying? But up here on the East Coast. So we just lived with different friends for a few years. But the first people we lived with was like when my dad's little, yeah, he had some hoes and baby mamas and stuff like that. So we lived with her family in Austin. We went to Houston to Austin, lived there for a year. And you know what I'm saying? I came back. My brother came with me. It was me and my brother, me and my older brother. He's like a year and a half older than me. And so then, but while I was with him, he took us to like Belize. He took us to England. You know what I'm saying? He um he took us to Mexico. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but then fast forward when we get arrested, we live with friends and one of the host family. And then my mom get out of prison. and she come down and get us. And then we come up here back to Philly. And here it is.
Yeah. So you definitely moved around a bit,
Yeah,
and that has to take a toll on anybody just moving city to city, state to state. Um, I remember moving. You know, I lived in Mississippi, lived in Ohio, lived in Kentucky, lived in Georgia, and now I'm back in Kentucky. So the moving can definitely take a toll mentally on anybody for regardless of the circumstances. Feel like you literally have to start over, it seems
yeah.
like. Uh, but just hearing how the music came along with it and how that just became your theme, um, it gave you something to do while all of this is transpired and just giving you a voice, giving you spread the masses, sending the
Yeah.
message out there. Jamaican music, dance hall, reggaeton. I started listening to that mostly 90s and 2000s, the BET days, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I got familiar with that and their culture, dancing, love, just good vibes that came along with it. Um, like I grew up listening to the Marleys. My dad was listening to them constantly. Um, Bob Marley, for sure. All the songs that you could think of, he was playing them in his office. And I must have been a young kid dancing to it. I was just a young kid. I just hear any music just dancing to it. So that music speaks volumes. Um, so tell me, a lot of people tend to get some of the genres mixed up, like the Jamaican dance hall, reggaeton. I mean, from your perspective, talk about some of the differences, like the dance hall or the reggaeton from your side of things. Talk a little bit about the differences between the dance hall and reggaeton.
Well, first and foremost, reggaeton came out of dancehall.
Yeah.
Um, Reggaeton is a product of first generational Panamanians, first generational Panamanian Jamaicans,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So around the time when the Panama Canal was being like erected, um, your phones? One second.
All right. So we're joined with Izo, giving us a breakdown on all the genres and everything. Uh,
Back at it.
there you go.
Yeah. So listen,
Yeah.
reggaeton, like I said, came out of dancehall by way of the first generation of Panamanian Jamaicans whose parents came to Panama to be a part of groups of different melanated people to come work on the Panama Canal. The smallest portion of the people came from like southern Louisiana, a few from Barbados, with them up from Trinidad, and then the most from Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about the Caribbean people. There were other people that worked on it as well, but you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So yeah, they worked there, so they erected it, they set up shop. So you have people in Colon, Panama, you have people in Limon, Costa Rica, you have people in Bluefield, Nicaragua. All these people are descendants of not just people that came there to help build the Panama Canal, but even prior to that, the Caribbean is right there. Next, they are on the east coast of Nicaragua and Costa Rica. They're right there across the Caribbean Sea. So yeah, the pattern and delivery style, the cadence, the general cadence of a dancehall. When dancehall started to become what it was, like in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, these people, I said children of the people that erected the Panama Canal, but it's really like the grandchildren, you know what I mean? And their children. Because mind you, their grandfather, their great grandfather, and their grandfather, they came from all these other places that I just named. You know what I'm saying? So all these people could still speak English for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But they still and they knew Pato, they knew the music, because they grew up listening to it.
Yeah.
Like I grew up listening to it. It's like in their household, it's one world. You go outside, you go to school, it's a different world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we blend easy into it. I mean, because we melanated, we just different. You know what I mean? Different land. So yeah, they created reggaeton. Reggaeton popped off in Panama. Now the Dominicans have the baton. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so dancehall and reggaeton is very similar. It's very similar. Especially like when it comes to the slightly older style of the delivery. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely enjoy dance hall, and I've grown to appreciate reggaeton as well. Just the message and just the part the just the message behind it, and just fun, love, and just up encouraging, just uplifting per se. Um,
Well,
Especially like when you go to the parties and everything, when you hear that boop 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 boop, it's
yeah, full of energy, full of life, full of
yeah,
vibes, full of
yeah,
vibration.
yeah,
Yeah, vibrancy, do all of that. Yeah. So yeah, just like here in America, like in everywhere else in the world, you got your all different types of vibes in a song.
yeah,
I mean, you got your conscious, you got your bad man tune them are your street songs.
yeah.
I mean, you got your conscious ones. Well, the conscious Jamaican music, that's like reggae. But then you have conscious like dancehall too.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Which is more like something where you can dance to. And that's what I make. I make conscious dancehall music. You know what I'm saying? Conscious dancehall music and other type of music that I didn't put out yet. You know what I'm saying? I have like conscious music, I have like soul type music. All my music you can vibe to. All my music you can dance to, you can groove to, or yeah. So that's it there.
Absolutely, man. So I want to chat with you about your single. It came out this past April, I believe. The song is called "The King Has Come." Talk about the meaning behind that song. "The King Has Come."
Okay, well, the rhythm that I'm using, it's a Bollywood drill rhythm, right?
Hmm.
And it was like serendipitous, right? Because when I heard when I heard the rhythm, it was so much energy and it had so many different layers. And that's the first thing I thought of when I heard the rhythm. And then I seen what um uh the rhythm had a title, right? And the title was Aya Hairaja. But it's in Hindi, Aya Hairaja. And Aya Hairaja means the king has come, right? So I wrote the song. Um, I wrote the like the lyrics, and I was like, all right, let me come up with some type of hook. And I was trying to think, and I just said, what they saying? They say I got Aja, and I see the title of the rhythm, so I look it up, and I saw, oh, shit, man, it's the king has come. So the boom, I called it the king has come. You know what I'm saying? And then the hook came easy after that. You know what I'm saying? Esta vida fue mi vida, no me importa si tú no miras. Esta vida fue mi vida, eso. So this life is my life. I mean, no me importa si tú no miras. I don't care if you watch. I don't care if you look. I mean, so basically, I'm gonna go my path. I don't care what you think, you think, you think, you think, you think, you think, you think. It don't matter. It don't matter because as long as you know you got the tools and everything in place, and it's well planned out, well thought out. What's gonna stand in your way but you? So, so live your life to the fullest, full joy life, full joy your family, full joy the things will make you happy in your life, and that's it. Don't matter. But guess what? That tune you go bam, and when it busts in your ears, you go see everybody with their own you, I bust a dance and yeah, esta vida, fi mi vida, yeah. So we are full joy life, and we attack positivity. That's it. And positivity and just, you know what I mean? Do what you can do for your family, do what you can do for yourself. We ain't with none of the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? We come back, all that. We ain't with none of the, anybody, we not a bad man, we ain't haters, we ain't hating people. I got another song, it's out there. Um, it's called I Won, right? And that's that line in that song, I say, I don't envy nobody. What was it, nice song? I don't envy nobody. I ain't hating nobody. I ain't watching nobody. I'm just watching my body. That's how I won. You know what I'm saying? So that's my mindset. You know what I mean?
Well said, man. Check out The King Is Calm, available on the streaming platforms. Check out the other tracks that he's got. I Won and Slow Motion.
Slow motion, yeah.
But all three of those songs are available on all streaming platforms. Get you some of that conscious music into your playlist. That feel good music,
Yeah.
that message driven music, from this homie right here. Um, so we talk about these songs that you already have. You got any new music in the works with the summer season winding down as we get into the fall? You got any new music in the works?
Yeah, yeah. Brother, yeah, I tell you, brother, yo, my one song when he it's called uJahsiri Wakiroho, right? My name is Aizo uJahsiri. uJahsiri is a Swahili name. That means confident, courageous, right? Confident in your decisions and courageous enough to stay on your path and not be deterred, right? So uJahsiri. Um, so uJahsiri Wakiroho means spiritual confidence. And that's like dancehall, but it's more so like an African drill beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like an African drill beat, and it has Swahili in the hook. I mean, I'd be like, uJahsiri Wakiroho, roho, ni uJahsiri Wakujiamini, jiamini, ni uJahsiri Wakujiamini, kuf. None I want can fight, but I feel me hand. No one fight with none I want to no feed the fan. Take a piece of talk, cast member say you want it. Yo, rise when you fast and all overall, yes, yes. Fi me heart and steel, the heart on the low side feel. Now fi rock band steel, fi make uno know see me real and. Yo, dep on the yacht and charter, enough of them a payment like me in a designer. Me a recliner, and I never was a follower, for me was a juvenile. And me did a pre-boat, yeah, had the Kyle for me. Family start out, ya know it worthwhile. And the demon them combo, ya fi the file. Yo, who just see the walkie yeah. Uja, ni uja, ni uja siri waku jiamini, ni uja siri waku jiamini, kuf. Yeah, that's so it go. That's, and that rhythm for that song, yo, all the rhythms I choose, but they full of energy, no low vibrations. I mean, and like I said before, we can have fun, we can party, we can take the stress away from all these responsibilities we have to do with music and feel good for a moment, and then have that positive vibration, you know, like reverberating through us even well after. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And brother, I put my mind and my body good music daily. Even if me not listen to the music, me I sing music. Me I sing my songs were positive. Me I sing other artists from Jamaica song them were positive. Me I sing the American rapper youth them song them were positive. You know what I mean? So the vibration always there in me. Although I live in Philly in an environment where we're just fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I saw it go. You know what I mean? But don't know say God make him soldier them strong, so nothing can bother we. We can't my mother was adapt and overcome. Yeah, yeah, so nothing wrong. And the cup is always half full. That's my mindset. Yeah, I mean, but we have a full drive yourself, we have a party, and we have a dance, and no bad lyrics in the day and night. Just positivity and yeah, full enjoyment.
for sure, man. And I appreciate you for the sneak peek on that new song. I appreciate the sneak peek, man. So be on the lookout for this man's new music, man. This is an incredible artist. A lot of good messages behind his tunes. So I'm definitely excited to hear this new song that you got coming out. Where can people find you in social media?
I'm on Instagram at the letter I underscore ZO underscore UJAHSIRI. That's I underscore ZO underscore UJAHSIRI. Izo uJahsiri.
Well said, man. I want to thank you again for joining me for this interview. This interview just happened, just got booked and everything on a few hours' notice. Because my other guest wasn't able to make it.
Mm.
So you came through, and I appreciate you again on the short notice for coming through. And props to you, man, for everything you're doing for your genre, for your culture, and for your for you, man, and what you're doing for the music scene in your city is an incredible. It's a good look, and I, I'm definitely looking forward to hearing more from you in the future. Uh, and I'm definitely gonna vibe more to the dance hall, to the reggaeton, to the reggae, to all the Jamaican related tunes. There's a lot of good music out there. So people just gotta look around and just hear it. So
Thanks.
so that's just what it boils down to. Thank you, man, for your time. Continue happiness and success. Everything heads your way, and continue in everything that you do. Thanks again for your time, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, brother. And also on YouTube, you guys can find me at Izo uJahsiri. Same thing, yeah. Izo uJahsiri. Yeah.
All right,
I
so
appreciate you, brother. And yeah, hope to see more of you, brother, and be on the show again. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna have some like I said, some fire shit, bro. So I mean,
yeah,
we'll be in correspondence, man. It's all
for
good.
sure, for sure,
Yeah, man.
man, for
All
sure, for
right.
sure. You have a good night. Thanks again,
You too,
man.
bro. All right,
All right,
bless up. Yeah.
all right, peace.
Peace.